Hello, this is Martha Reading Hedgehog, coming to you today to talk a little bit about the author event that I recently went to. It's not going to be very exciting, but, you know, some of you might like to hear about it. So on April, let's see, when was it? April 10th, I think? Yes. On April 10th, I got to meet 4 YA authors. I got to meet Danielle, Paige, the author of Dorothy Must Die, Victoria Aveyard, the author of Red Queen, Sara Raasch, the author of Snow Like Ashes, and Heather Brewer, author of The Cemetery Boys, and another series I can't remember the name of, but you guys, I'm sure, have probably seen it and heard of it, if I can remember the name of it. So they were part of a 4-author panel put on by Epic Reads, and I got to meet them. And I was going to actually film the entire panel because I've got my handy-dandy camera now and I can do that stuff. But I was actually kind of late in getting to the event, so by the time I got there, I was way in the back. And I couldn't... There's one niggly with my camera. So I film my stuff with a GoPro Hero 4 silver thingy. It's fancy. Thank you, parents, for not getting it for me. My only complaint with it is, as far as I can tell in watching videos and tutorials, I can't zoom when I'm filming stuff. So I was way in the back, and so I couldn't zoom in on the panel, so there was really no point in trying to record it. By the way, if any of you do know how to zoom in on when you're recording videos with a GoPro, please let me know, because I really would like to be able to do that. So hopefully next author event I will be able to record it. I'll try, because I can't imagine it's too exciting hearing me talk about it in general, because yeah. But anyway, it was really fun to meet them and talk to them and stuff. They talked about, you know, their writing processes and kind of what inspired their stories, and of course there was a Q&A, and as usual I had no questions to ask because I actually was sick before I went to the event and I had no time to prep any questions, and I'm really bad about asking questions at author events. I prefer to sit back and hear the questions, all the questions everyone else asks, because a lot of time other people ask questions I kind of wonder. But in general, I don't like asking questions, and it's really bad of me, and as a blogger I probably should ask questions more often, but I just don't. But it was still really fun to hear the Q&A, and all of that, and, you know, to meet them and talk to them and stuff. I didn't talk to them for very long, because it was getting late, and I was tired, they were tired, everyone was tired, so, you know, I just kind of told them how much I loved their books, and how excited I was to meet them, and actually we mostly talked about my hedgehog, because I get all my books, when I go meet authors, I have them sign them to me and to my hedgehog, and whenever authors are like writing, okay, to Mara and Bilbo, I have to explain why the book's being signed to Bilbo. And once the hedgehog comes up, there's no ending, because apparently everyone loves talking about hedgehogs. But yeah, so I'll show you the books I got signed. The first author I met, I got these in the wrong order, but the first one I got to say hi to was Heather Brewer. She was there for her new book, The Cemetery Boys, which is her first older YA novel. The other series she wrote is middle grade, young YA. This is older YA, and this is a Alfred Hitchcock-like horror book. I read the prologue before I went to the event, and I actually picked this book up knowing literally nothing about it. I bought it because she was part of the panel, and I was like, you know what, I got everyone else's books, I should get hers too, because that would be really sad to, like, go meet all the other authors and then come to her and be like, oh, I didn't get your book. I would have felt bad. So I got it, and you'll get to hear more about this book in my wrap-up, but it was amazing. So it was really fun hearing her hand sell it to me, because I told her, I was like, you know, I haven't read your book yet, I just started the prologue, and I had no idea what it's about, so she was, you know, telling me about it, and she's like, read it when you have time, because you will not be able to put it down once you pick it up, and she was so right. And of course we talked about my hedgehog, because she loves hedgehogs. And so this is where she signed it, if you guys can see it. And it says, Tamara and Bilbo, always be yourself, and it's got a little, I think it's a vampire face, but that's cute and awesome. And of course, there was a little bit of swag, and her swag was actually a tarot card, The Lovers, which she signed on the back. And after I read the book, the tarot card made sense, but you know, love swag. Gotta love your swag. And then I met Danielle Paige, the author of the Dorothy Must Die series, and I had her sign the Dorothy Must Die stories. I know it's paperback, but it's not on a hardcover, and there was no way I was not going to buy this. So I got it for the event, and she signed it, of course, and I'm really bad at reading what they write, so I'm not sure what that says, but it was still really cool. Sorry, I'm still getting over whatever illness I had, so I'm gonna cough some, but you can't get disease through watching my videos. And then she signed The Wicked Will Rise, the second book, and yes, you guys are getting a glimpse of what my April book haul's gonna be like. And so there's the inscription there. Hope you guys can read it. I'm not sure what it says either, but it's cool. I'm sure it's awesome whatever it says. And then finally, Dorothy Must Die, and she signed that right there. And this one, I think it says, "Thanks for coming to Oz with me." Yeah, so really cool. And then I met Victoria Aveyard, and I was excited to meet all of them, but I think her and Danielle Paige, I think I was the most excited to meet, because Red Queen totally blew me away. I was not expecting it to be very good, because I'm very skeptical of books that are given pre-publication hype, and this one was hyped a lot. But I really, really, really liked it, so I was very excited to meet her. And Danielle Paige, obviously, I was really excited to meet her, because Dorothy Must Die, again, you'll hear more about it in my wrap-up. But that book was amazing too. So, met Victoria Aveyard, and this is the signature she gave me, and she tried to draw a hedgehog. I think she's maybe the third or fourth author I've met who's who's drawn a hedgehog in my books. Lauren Oliver's hedgehog, the alien hedgehog, still beats them all. That one was just awesome. And then finally, Sara Raasch, met her, and I did actually read this before I went to the event, and you'll hear more about my thoughts in my wrap-up. Really liked it, I'll just let you know. So met her, and she signed it with silver ink, and it says, "Mara and Bilbo, let it snow." And she signed it in silver, isn't that so awesome? And her book came with swag too. It came with a conduit card. I think it's one of the countries. It's Yakim. The conduit is an axe. The heir is a female. It's known for knowledge, and its capital is Putnam. So yeah, those are all the books I got signed, the authors I met, the swag I got. It was really, really cool and fun. As always, really fun to meet everyone. Don't know if any of the authors are watching this, probably not, but one always hopes. And if any of you are, thank you again so much for going on tour and for signing my books. It was really fun meeting you guys. I really enjoyed your books. I look forward to anything else you guys write in the future. And I hope you guys go on tour again and I can meet you all again and get more books signed and just gush about all the awesome stuff and show you how Bilbo's doing and stuff. And yeah, I guess I'll probably see you guys with my book haul and things like that. The next author event I will be coming back from is the launch party for Sharon Cameron's book Rook in Nashville, and I will definitely be doing a video on that. Excuse me. And then after that, I will be meeting Michael Buckley. He has written the Sisters Grimm series, but he has a YA book coming out, and I'm very much meeting him. I am missing swing dancing to meet him, because I grew up with his books, and got to meet a childhood favorite. And then after that, I will be meeting a bunch of authors at BookCon, and definitely will have a video up for you guys about that. So it's just some of the stuff you have to look forward to, and I look forward to seeing you guys with my next video. I guess I won't see you, but you get it. I'll see you later. Bye.